NBC 10 News starts now.
20 minutes of nonstop news begins with a new look at what happened on South Street in the moments before a mass shooting. It appears words escalated to a fistfight, which led to gunfire that sprayed into the crowd. And today we're learning more about one of the lives lost Saturday night. The mother of 24-year-old Alexis Quinn spoke about the moment she learned of her daughter's death.
I just screamed. I just kept screaming loud. Her name. Just kept screaming.
Alexis's mother is still struggling to come to terms with what happened, understandably. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Jacqueline London.
And I'm Tracy Davidson. Police are still working to track down a third gunman involved in this weekend's mass shooting. And we are getting a clear picture of what happened before the shooting started. NBC 10's Jim Rosenfield is anchoring our coverage live from South Street. Jim?
Jacqueline and Tracy, we are back here live on South Street this afternoon. Once again, life seems to be back to normal, but I spoke with some business owners who say not quite so in terms of the amount of traffic, the amount of business they're seeing here. They'd like to see it return to normal, but they're also very concerned about what happened, obviously, on Saturday night and the potential for increased crowds over the summertime period. Want to walk you through that new surveillance video, though, that NBC 10 obtained showing the moment the violence erupted Saturday night. We're going to take that video for you and walk you through what we see. Investigators say there's Gregory Jackson in the white T-shirt with Rashawn Vereen walking down South Street. They're approached by a man in that black T-shirt. Investigators say Jackson and the other man exchanged words before Jackson and Vereen attacked the man. Jackson pulled out a gun, fired at the man, which you saw right there. The man pulled out his gun and fired back, and that's when Jackson was shot. The two men fired 17 rounds, according to police. Authorities say Vereen then picks up Jackson's gun and runs off and tries to put pressure on Jackson's wound as he was on the sidewalk. And now we all know Jackson died. The DA's office says it does not intend to charge the man who shot him because it was in self-defense. And U.S. Marshals took Vereen into custody last night. The aftermath of all of this has people all over Philadelphia really asking, so what is the city doing to try to stop the violence? I'm joined again by my colleague Lauren Mayk, who's out here with me on South Street. You took those questions right to the mayor today, didn't you?
Yeah, Jim, we caught up with the mayor a couple of times today. First thing this morning, and then again here on South Street as he and the police commissioner were meeting with businesses to get their thoughts on perhaps what should be done now. But as you know, the issue in Philadelphia goes beyond what happened here this weekend.
In South Philadelphia, Mayor Jim Kenney and Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw touring South Street today, days after a deadly shooting caused chaos and devastation in a city already beset by gun violence.
What is the city doing wrong that this continues?
The city is doing everything it can within its power.
Is the city doing everything right?
No, city never does everything right. You do everything right. None of us do everything right.
So what needs to change? What does the city need to do differently?
What the city needs to do is continue to advocate that people can't get guns faster than a driver's license in Pennsylvania. That's a problem. Those two guys, if you see the video, the reason they had courage is because they had their courage in their waistband. And if that was, you take the gun out of the equation, that's a fist fight.
The mayor and the police commissioner today focusing on guns after the exchange of gunfire that included multiple guns, some by people with permits to carry them. At least one was a ghost gun.
The guns are falling out of the sky.
Inside Reef Restaurant, owner Michael Clark met with the top city officials today.
Do you think there's anything that the city could do to prevent that from happening again?
If the city could find a way to prevent the amount of guns that are accessible to kids, 17-year-old kids who are selling guns, if the city can resolve that, then yes.
But Clark says it's a nationwide problem. After multiple mass shootings in recent weeks, it's an issue that has Washington lawmakers working on a deal. But Philadelphia also dealing with its own issues on the ground.
Do you think these kids walking around with guns think they're going to get in trouble, that they're going to get caught?
No, I don't think so.
So how do you fix that?
By making sure we lock up and prosecute people for carrying a gun.
Are we doing that right now?
Not as often as I like.
Are you having conversations about that?
Yes, conversations with all of our law enforcement, federal government, state government, Josh Shapiro, and Larry Krasner.
And what is their response?
We're working on that right now to try to analyze the data as to someone who's carried a gun illegally 2, 3, 4 times. What happens to them?
What's happening right now?
I don't know.
And we'll be following up to see where that conversation goes. But we also talked today about what the summer will look like here. We are at just the beginning of it right now, and the police commissioner said that they have to strike a balance between having enough police officers here and not, what she said, over policing, so that she said some businesses were concerned that that might make people not want to come down. So they're trying to strike a balance. And she also talked about some things that they can focus on, that police can focus on aside from guns, that she thinks might make a difference. I'm going to be back at 6 o'clock with you, Jim, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, because we know there was an added police presence here on Saturday night, as it normally ramps up during the summertime period, and that didn't stop what happened.
Yeah.
All right, Lauren Mayk, we'll see you again in the 6 o'clock half hour. Appreciate it.